Hey, what's up, guys? I thought I'd do a real quick video to react to the Ford Mustang Mach-E reveal, which ended a few minutes ago on YouTube, on Ford's YouTube channel. I have been seeing some videos, not watching the videos, but seeing the posts of some car guys that I follow talking about it. Um seemingly not, on board, because of the history of the Mustang, what it's about, all these kind of things, right? Uh, just from a thumbnail, I can tell, right? And I didn't really know that this was gonna happen tonight. My mom was telling me about it. She sent me the link, and it was about to start. Got home, uh, pulled up YouTube on TV, and watched it with my mom. And man, uh, I know the enthusiasts are gonna be mad, not on board. I'm pretty sure this is gonna rub a lot of people the wrong way. Let me say, one of the reasons I'm talking about this is I'm a Mustang guy. Now, have I been a lifelong Mustang guy? No, um, but uh, I haven't had anything against the Mustang, but uh, I really didn't get into Mustangs until a few years ago. Um, First, I got a 2017 EcoBoost convertible, which when I got it, I did a video and showed you guys back in 2017 when I got that vehicle. And last year, in September, I upgraded to a GT convertible, 2016. All right. It is a great car to drive. It is a fun car to drive. Um, those 5.0 V8 engines, you throw an exhaust on. I have the quad tip, a GT350 exhaust. It was worth every dollar I spent on it. All right. Every time I take off in it, every time I put my foot into that car, the sounds that it make, and at full performance tune, power pack. I mean, I'm pushing well over 500 horsepower. Um, in a naturally aspirated vehicle. All right. Drove it this weekend, 8 hours, tons of fun. You know, should I say how fast I was going in on Louisiana and Mississippi interstates? Let's just say I had a lot of fun. All right. Now, this Mustang SUV, the Mach E. Um, it was taking a long time. It was taking a while for them to finally reveal the car. I'm thinking that they gonna drive the car out and then just start talking about it, but we had to sit through this whole, like, seemingly an hour long presentation before the cars even came out, right? First off, Idris Elba. I like Idris Elba, nothing against the guy. Brother, British guy, a good actor. I enjoy his work. But for an occasion like this, man, couldn't you dress up a little bit better? Couldn't you put on a suit, man? Look a little sharp. You from the UK, you got the accent. You're supposed to be all classy, and he got on this blue faded Walmart looking long sleeve, whatever that was he had on. Man, he should have been more, he up there with all those Ford guys. All the Ford guys have on suits, and the executives. He should have had on a suit, man. He shouldn't have been looking like he just went to Target to do some shopping or some shit. Come on, man. So that they should have asked the man to wear a suit. You know, that was a fail by Idris Elba. All right. Shit. When you see Matthew McConaughey in the Lincoln commercials, you don't see him wearing shit like that. Like he been out on the farm in Texas. No, he be wearing his nice suit and shit, man, looking classy. All right. So, that was a fail. All right. Um, then they talked about his history with the company, how he worked for the company, and his dad, and then Mr. Ford, what's his name, Bill Ford, I believe. talk to him. Um, and then they were talking about things that already exist in recent model Fords, like I think the Ford Pass that you use your smartphone to connect to your car. Those things already exist. Talking about updating your car through sync. You know, I can do that on my Mustang. All right. So they were kind of dragging on, talking about features that already exist in the cars. All right. Nothing that's groundbreaking and new when it comes to the Mach-E. All right. Now let's talk about. Of course, they had the actors and the actress. Steve McQueen's granddaughter. They had them riding around in it, and they were liking it or whatever. Um, but let's talk about the thing that I could not stop laughing over the shit, man. And I would love to know what the public thinks about this, what everybody else thinks about this. Man, that damn new sync system that they have in there, man, that they literally put a big ass smartphone in this thing, man, for the radio. It literally looks like a very large touchscreen smartphone in the middle of your car to do everything on, man. I was literally laughing out loud at that shit, man. Like damn near holding my gut laughing. Every time I saw it, I would laugh, man. Every time I see that thing, I will laugh, man. That is the most laughable thing. Um, who thought that was a good idea? Does that make me want to upgrade from my Sync 3 touchscreen that I have in my 2016 Mustang GT? Absolutely not. I will take the, you know, uh, standard, usual big touchscreen that's currently in cars. And I don't want no big, large smartphone in my car for a radio, man, for to touch on with a knob at the bottom of it to change the volume. I am not on board with that, man. That is laughable to me, man. Who all agreed that that was a good idea? I'm not on board with that, man. Not on board with that. You know, I didn't hear anything about that Sync 3 system. Any technology upgrades that made me say, "Damn, man, I wish I had that in my Mustang." Damn, I gotta upgrade soon. My technology is old, out of touch, out of date. I have no concerns at all. I'm looking forward to updates on my Sync 3 and without having a large smartphone display in the middle of my car, man. No. They could have had a nice, big, wide, built in screen. I just don't agree with that, alright? That looks ridiculous. Alright. Now, they finally drove the cars out. Um, they got, I'm not sure what they call I guess the base version, all right. Then eventually they revealed the GT, all right. Uh, the front actually, I mean, overall, it's not a bad looking vehicle. It's just unfortunate. They okay. They wanted to make an electric car. They wanted to make an electric SUV. Fine, but did they have to stick the Mustang name on it? That's all it is. It's just the marketing, the sales. To get the electric vehicle sold. That's all it is, man. To try to sell it as a quote unquote Mustang, to have enthusiasts get into it, to try to, for the Mustang lovers who want, a family vehicle. Which, by the way, the three grown actresses that were in the back of the vehicle, they looked a bit crammed up. All right. Yes, you can't sit an extra person back there with the SUV as opposed to, you know, the car, but they looked a bit tight. If you have you know adults or big kids, it can get tight back there. Obviously, But the car actually did not look bad. I thought the rear glass and that slant, I wasn't too high on that, but the actual overall look of it was fine. The Mustang tri-bar tail lights were fine. It would have been nice if they had cut on the blinkers so we could see if it was sequential. I'm sure it will be, but a nice looking vehicle. Um, I see they didn't try any sound attempts. I'm assuming it doesn't make much noise at all, which again, Mustang enthusiasts, that's one of the great things about the cars is the exhaust note, the sounds that it makes, the engine and all that. And even with the GT, I mean, was it any sound benefit? I went on the website after they shut down the live stream to see what the reservation was about. The GT is starting at 60,500. The early edition that they're releasing, I believe, at the end of 2020, I believe, it's like 43,000 around that range, and they have a $500 reservation fee. But will I be getting this? No, I don't need. I'm not an SUV driver. Uh, I have no need for an SUV. Nothing about this blows me away or blew me away. I'm sure there will be some Mustang enthusiasts who will feel that they have to have one, have the first one. It's going to be maybe a collector in some kind of way, but um, I don't know how this is going to be received. I don't know if it's going to be a success or a flop. It could be successful because, like I said, there are families, and the idea of having a family SUV type Mustang could be attractive. Also, let me say this: when the guy came on talking about the all of the electric stations where you can charging stations for the Mustang, as soon as they had that little segment, you know, my personal interest took a big nosedive because, you know, I don't want to be in a vehicle, man, where I gotta find some charging station, charging port. You know, now it has a 300-mile range, which is good. All right, uh, but and I know they really don't want to go this route, but and I don't know how great this is because I mean I guess it really wasn't a success for Chevy, but the idea of maybe having a little gas tank that can charge the battery for you, you know, instead of having to depend on a charging station, you can just charge it up overnight or whatever, as a backup. But I am not interested, man. They better try to get every damn gas station in the country to have some charging ports, man, because it's more convenient and people are accustomed to just stopping at the gas station, filling up, and being able to immediately take off and go. And instead of having to charge, sit and charge and wait and all this, man, that's not for me. So, personal interest, that's just immediate no. Aside from the big large smartphone that was sitting in the middle of that thing, uh, the touchscreen is ridiculous, man. But really, I think that's it. I can't wait to see the reaction from everybody about this on YouTube. Um, I think some enthusiasts going to be sick. I can't wait to see in the long run how it's going to be received and how if this is successful or not. I was teasing my mom about getting one, trading in one of her vehicles to get one, and having a good laugh. But I can tell you right now, Trav will not be getting rid of his 2016 Mustang GT convertible to get an electric Mustang that doesn't make noise. Definitely not an SUV because I don't have a need for an SUV, and if I did, that's not the direction I want to go. So that's it, guys. I would love to know your thoughts and reaction on this. If you have not seen it, you need to pull up the videos and check it out for yourself. And I'd like to know your opinion and thoughts on the vehicle. And if I miss anything, I'll leave a comment in the comment section. And I will check in with you guys soon. Thanks for watching.